Good afternoon and good evening. I guess this is the third full day after I have had my left full knee replacement. Uh, Yesterday was day two was pretty tough, and normally I found that day two and day three seem to be the worst. Day four will be a little bit easier if I can go by what I did when I had my right one replaced back in February. Uh, I may have got jumped the gun a little bit. What it is my surgeon prescribed me the last time an app for my phone, uh, My Mobility, and it's by Zimmer Biomet. What it is it's an app on your phone that it essentially what it does is it gives you a set of exercises to do 3 times a day. If I remember correctly, the first set and the last set are the same, and the set for the middle is a different set somewhat. But I back when I had my right knee done in February, I didn't start the app until probably my second week. And that's when I said when I may have jumped the gun because I went on and started the app today. And it's a little bit harder than I expected it to be. I can remember back in February with the other knee, I was able to do all the tasks in the time designed for them to be done. Today with set one, there were two exercises that I could only do half the count on, and in the second set, there was one that I could only do 2 or 3 reps out of 10. But anyway, I've still got one more set to do before bedtime tonight. But I found that this app, My Mobility, did more for me in my recovery than than home therapy or actually going to a therapy center. Now the app is designed; it stores your information and sends it on to your surgeon. So I believe that the app is probably a prescribed app because when I logged into it, it was showing it was for my left knee. So I'm assuming that Dr. Murley went on and assigned it the day I left the hospital. But it's the app is you work on an honor system, and it's up to you to get the improvements that you desire. Back in February, within 38 days, I was back on my horse. Now, when I told the surgeon that, he said, "Well, you're about three 3 or 4 weeks too quick." But I worked hard. I bared and gritted my teeth and suffered through the pain. And I realized just after doing the first set today on My Mobility and the second set today, I can act my movement, being able to get up and walk around is so much easier after I do it. Now within 30 minutes from now, from and I just got through doing within 30 minutes from now, my whole leg is going to get stiff. The swelling is going to still be there, but I guess today I guess I'm doing this video today because I did start the My Mobility app, and I praise that app. I actually got to earlier in the year. I got to speak to one of the programmers, whoever writes app, whoever does app. One of the guys that actually did the app, and he said that not many people and maybe many surgeons do send it in an email for you to download, and maybe a lot of folks don't, because I remember back in February, I had 4 other patients, or there were 4 other patients in physical therapy that had used the same surgeon that I did, and I was the only one that had taken use of the app. And when I go in, on the third week, and they've been in there 5 or 6 weeks, and they still can't even walk, I have to attribute it to the app, plus to the willingness to work hard, to bear through the pain, to suck it up and get it. I'm hoping that by me starting this app earlier, that instead of 38 days, I hope I can cut it back to 33, 35 days. It's all up. It's you have to know your limits, and I do know my limits. I know when I can get on a horse. I know when I can get up out of a chair. I know when. One of the apps was excuse me. One of the episode exercises, I had to get down on the floor. Look, it took me longer to get up off the floor a few minutes ago than it was to do some of the exercises. So just on day 4, day 3, day 4, realize that if you get down on the floor and you don't have anybody to help you back up, it's kind of a challenge to get back up. But anyway, I asked you if you're looking at having knee surgery, or if you've had knee surgery in the past week, talk to your surgeon about it and see if he or she can prescribe the Mind Mobility app, because the Mind Mobility app, I think, is what progressed me to the point of 38 days back in February, being able to get on a horse. If I would get on a horse, get off of a horse, and ride. So anyway, I hope I hope that that you will pursue the My Mobility app by Zimmer and Biomet and check it out. Anyway, have a good night.